Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're in Field Mouse.
The band.
You're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Field Mouse.
Hello.
How are you both doing today?
Great as a grape.
I just want to say welcome to Toronto and thanks for taking the time to have a chat.
Of course.
Thank you for having us.
It's my pleasure. So you are currently touring North America. How have all these gigs been going down so far?
They've been pretty great.
Mostly very good.
This is we're in our last 4 days.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, yeah, it's been good.
We're about as tour crazy as you could be while still being able to have any kind of
Function?
conversation.
Yeah.
Once that tour, the van leg kicks in, I know some bands can just go absolutely stir crazy.
Yeah.
It's hitting now.
A little bit. It's
We're
a
a week into it hitting. Yeah, Space Madness.
Yeah. It's fine though. It's always fine.
Well, for you guys, has there been a highlight of the tour so far, whether a show, venue, city?
I will say that one day in San Diego, we went to the beach and we went to see a bunch of sea lions playing. They're just out and they just play on the rocks, and you can kind of just touch them or whatever. However brave you are, you can do whatever you want. And it was really awesome. And then I tried to get too close to one, and I slipped and fell in in the worst pile of water full of whatever you can imagine. But it was, up until that point, such a highlight. And it's still a good memory for me, despite everything.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
How brave
Goodbye.
were you? Did you get pretty close?
No, I didn't. It seemed very clear to me that they did not want to be touched. They're wild animals.
I wasn't trying to touch one.
No, you just wanted to get a little closer. Your sister
take a
did touch
picture.
one and reported back that it did not like it.
I will say when I fell, the closest sea lion made a really loud groan noise. It was not happy that I was near it.
Definitely sea lion for ironic laughing and
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say congrats on the release of your new record, Episodic.
Thank you.
thank you.
Now that you've finally unleashed this album, how's everything feeling? Because I know the months and sometimes years that can go into making an album, so to finally unleashed it.
It's fun to play it live.
It's very fun.
We were playing the same kind of 15 songs for a few years live. And now we don't have to anymore. Now we get
We're
to
finally
play our
free.
new songs. And it's great. It's been really, really cool. People are really nice about it.
The air
seem to
tastes a
like
little
it.
sweeter.
Sure.
There's a little spring in our step now that the album's out. Fancy men in every city we visit will tip their hats to us,
Sure.
twirl
None of
their
that's
mustaches, and give a little wink.
I get to scream a little more every night. It's
That's fun.
That
Yeah,
is cool.
It's fun.
Well, the definition of the title is consisting of a series of loosely connected parts or events. So how long did it take to put all these parts together of the album?
Just a year.
Okay.
But it was a really long, weird year. Bad year. Bad weird.
It's a pretty shitty year. Can you
that- so-
curse?
Yes, you can.
That's part of it. And then the other part of it, the other part of the meaning is that I use a lot, we both actually do, but I used a lot of TV watching to cope with badness of the year. So it's both meanings of episodic. That's not really a meaning of episodic, but you get it.
Yeah,
You get
it is a wordplay. It works.
Sure. Wordplay.
As you mentioned, a lot of this record, and you mentioned her before, but is inspired by your sister. And being that it was kind of a little bit of a shit show of a year, when it comes, and that's a quote.
I like that you looked at the camera when you said that.
But when it comes to writing this, was it more therapeutic, or was it a little bit tougher to put it all together?
I would honestly say, in hindsight, probably neither. It was, maybe a little therapeutic, and it wasn't hard to put together, but I was just so kind of removed from what was going on in a lot of ways emotionally, that writing it was kind of just what happened. It wasn't intentional even, almost, until after the fact, when I was that happened and I wrote about it, or I wrote during it, and some of it's about it. So yeah, therapy maybe, in hindsight maybe not. I don't know.
Therapy is
Who
still the
knows?
best therapy, probably.
You might be
I
right.
can leave. I can just leave this interview if that helps.
Well, I liked coming across on your Facebook description, you have your genres as post-goth, melodic, gentle metal, and new chill wave. Those are quite the genres.
Thank
right there.
you.
You're welcome.
I keep adding a more and more insane sounding genre every
Yeah.
time a blog.
Coins you as something.
I put post-goth. I guess post-goth might actually describe something out there, but I thought it was just funny sounding. And then a blog posted like, this is like just like quintessential post-goth music. And I was like, it's crazy. They didn't listen to us. So I put melodic gentle metal. And then I was like, that'll never happen again. A blog will never just post melodic gentle metal band Field Mouse. And then like within a week someone did.
You know why
People
though?
keep
Because a lot of
posting
people
it.
don't listen to the music,
Right.
and they just go straight to what the genre
Yeah.
is, and they're
Yeah.
like, "That's what they are."
But those are so psychotic.
But melodic
People-
gentle metal?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's not a thing.
If you saw that sentence, and it's not a sentence, if you saw that sentence, why am I doubling down on that? And you posted it without taking a second to think about it, you need to go away to a cabin and just think for a
Think for a
year.
bit.
Yeah, so genres are like, whatever, we're a rock band, so, but genres are people talk about them in like the most like, I don't know, people
Almost like
break
it
them down
defines a band,
really,
right?
really hard into like tiny little pockets, and it's like everything, there are like 4 genres of music, just don't worry about it.
There's
So
only like
I
8
think-
kind of sounds you can
I
make.
think that's why originally we were like, what do we put down? Just put down something dumb that doesn't exist.
I'll say that New Chillwave is very funny. It's only been like 5 years since it went away, and like I'm just exceptionally funny. Again, I can go.
I kind of feel like the more hyphens people add into the genres, the more cool they feel once they're writing something.
It's possible.
Possible. I feel even though it's a joke, I feel like ugh about it.
Well, just to wrap everything up with both of you today, anything you want to say to all of your fans who will be viewing?
Thank you for being really nice to us most of the time.
You're mostly great.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
you.
And please just send us all your money all the time.
No, don't do that.
Don't
But
do that?
Thank you for
Isn't that the
Thank you
point?
for being really cool to us.
Thank you
and
for being very cool to us.
showing up
Just showing up
sometimes
at the
to
same time to
shows.
shows.
Do you have any of your own ideas?
I don't.
Okay. Thank you.
I want to say thanks to both of you. Shout out.
Thank
Field
you.
Mouse. It is my pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
Just very pleasurable.
Very pleasurable. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands.
That's us.
See you next time. That's them.
Can you make us look less crazy in post?